That should be it. So we should be okay now. It should be like we're a little bit behind, but 9 minutes, 9 frantic minutes of sadness. Let's see if this is sorted out. Yay! Sorry about that. That was a frantic couple of minutes there, but yeah. Hopefully you can see us all now. Sorry about that. That was something wrong with an OBS or whatever's going on.
Yeah, sorry, we're very.
Yeah. I'll say sorry.
How did that even happen? I don't understand how it happened.
And in the chat, I don't know how that happened.
It's been ready all day, waiting.
Yeah, the reason we're late, we were a couple of minutes late because...
Quick, think of an excuse.
Our cat got like some bags stuck around its head and ran in the bedroom, and then we sorted that out, and then we couldn't get the link up, so that was tedious. But yeah, I'm glad it's all ready to rock.
Yeah, are you ready to rock? Because we can start with a kiss.
Because yeah. Start with a... Oh, I think you said start with a kiss. I was like, what? In front of people?
Oh,
I haven't even got my coat on.
Maybe just a quiz for now.
So, yeah, this is... we're going to go hurtling it. Why have you tilted the screen? There we go. So we're going to go hurtling into the quiz. It's usual. It starts off with a 20-question general knowledge round.
Yeah.
And then there's another round, which is 10 questions. And the classic music round, which is always fun to do. Yes. So... yeah, if everyone's ready to rock, one of these rounds, by the way, there's a round at the end, the 4th round with 5 questions in it that you will. 2 things I want to say. One, you'll need a pen and paper to really get hips deep into the final round, and the second thing is that one of the questions in one of these rounds is astonishing. Like when Faye showed me the question, I thought you've just shown me like a drawing of something. I don't know what that is.
Cool.
But no, it was an actual question.
I think we should make a start.
All right, then, let's go. So, round 1, 20 general knowledge questions. Question 1. Make us a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So, which of these is a character from the Borderlands series of games? Handsome Hank, Handsome Jack, Handsome Harry, or Handsome Jim? Give me a couple of seconds to weave your magic. Let me know if this sounds okay, by the way. It was after the technical issues at the start.
So which of these is a character from the Borderlands series? Handsome Jack, Handsome Hank, Handsome Harry, or Handsome Jim? All sound very handsome.
I'm sure they're all stunning, man. Handsome Harry Hill, wasn't he? Handsome Jim Bowen.
Handsome Harry Hill.
Yeah, on my Lee pointed out on my Commodore video that one of the darts games has someone in it who looks a lot like Jim Bowen.
Ah, it probably is one.
You probably got a 10 for it. So, question 2, I'll let you do this one.
So, number 2. What is the subtitle for the Mario Kart game released on GameCube? So what is the subtitle for the Mario Kart game released on GameCube? So it's Mario Kart blank.
Maybe the picture's a clue, maybe it's not.
That is from Mario Kart on the GameCube.
Handsome Lee, Handsome Rufus, Handsome Brit, Handsome Faye.
Yes.
Handsome Rufus. It is amazing. It's like an old cowboy thing where you've been talking to Handsome Rufus. I'd watch that film. Handsome Rufus is probably a film with Mickey Rourke in it, all fairness.
Yeah, I mean, he's handsome.
He actually was in a film called Johnny Handsome.
Was he really?
In 1990, I think
you knew that.
Lance Henriksen was in that as well.
So, moving on to question 3, because you all obviously know that one.
So, Full Frontal Assault, Size Matters, Up Your Arsenal, and Going Commando are subtitles of which game series? And I'll say them again just so you know. They're actually innuendos. They're like sexual innuendos. It's Full Frontal Assault, Size Matters, Up Your Arsenal, and Going Commando. They were going to call that one Up Your Aston Villa, but apparently they were like, oh, that pun doesn't quite land then. So.
Lisa, this is his favourite Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
The first Mario Kart.
I didn't grow up with Mario Kart, but when I played them all at different times, that one was the one that stood out to me as the best.
It's awesome. It's so competitive, isn't it?
Just because it did
sound effects when the cube.
And also, it does something different. Like all the Mario Kart games are such like iterations. That one was like, oh, something different. That's cool.
Mm.
Actually, Lee, yeah. How many hours have you put into Animal Crossing? Because someone has put 75 hours into it.
Tell everyone.
That's almost as long as I spent on The
How'd you
Witcher.
have 75? You checked?
I always check.
Every day?
Every day log in. Oh, another hour. Glasses at nose.
It's about 30 minutes today. So, on to question 4. What was Nintendo's first 32-bit system? What was Nintendo's first 32-bit system?
Maybe it's a trick question. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Nick Rugman, I can still hear the screaming obscenities from the attic playing Mario Kart at 2 a.m.
Yes.
It is one of those games that is designed to make people swear when they're drunk because it's fun. It's like GoldenEye. It's like anything. Any drunk man with 4 of you on a screen is going to be swearing, unless you're all Amish, but then you wouldn't have electricity, so we played a lot. The thing is, some people are a nightmare to play against, like Rupert, because like you start a race, and if you don't get the boost at the start, if you don't skid and like boost around every corner, you've played this before.
Yes.
It is a hard game to play with someone who is good at it, because you think, I'm just going to come last.
We need to have like a massive like Mario Kart event, don't we? Like organise or something.
That would be cool. The thing is, I can't not go Donkey Kong, so I'll always come last, but I love it. So, what was Nintendo's first 32-bit system? And question 5, these names, by the way, Jeffrey McWild, Wolf Hawkfield, and Jackie Bryant are characters from which fighting game series? If your game time isn't measured in days, you're a part-time. The thing is, there's like 3-minute races as well. So it's like you do it. It was like the Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Fire Cup, and whatever it is, Rainbow Cup.
Rainbow Road, isn't it?
Rainbow Road was the big one, and then
difficult.
And then it's like, oh, that was good. I have to do that again. But I suppose it's so much about the multiplayer, so much about like split screen multiplayer. The frame rate, by the way, in GoldenEye Perfect Dark, it's not 60 FPS.
Right, so moving on to question 6, I take it. So, Sega are recognised in the Guinness Book of Records for being the most prolific producer of arcade machines. Is this true or is it false?
So you got a 50-50 on this one. Are Sega recognised in the Guinness Book of Records for being the most prolific producer of arcade machines? I'll say nothing more.
I know where I think.
I know what I know.
I know I'd hope.
I know what I think you know.
I know that you know that. Oh, no.
I know that you know that I think. So, yeah. Just this true or false, leave that to you. I don't want to give anything away.
Yep. So let's move on.
So question 7 is, which historic gaming company merged with Bandai in 2005? And I can give you a little clue, actually.
Go on then.
It's not Toys R Us.
Oh, passed it the other day on my my walk.
Is it still just
my exercise?
The one on the bay is just empty.
Yeah, I took a little picture because you just have to, didn't you? One day it's going to be torn down, and it looks the same as it did when I took a picture a couple of years ago.
I have no fond memories of Toys R Us at all.
I loved it.
Really? Did you actually spend any time in it?
Yes, when we started going out and when we moved to Cardiff Bay, we were in there.
Oh, no, as a child, every Sunday we were in there.
Yeah, remember my parents? I think it was my parents bought me a calculator from there. And
you went to Toys R Us and bought a calculator?
No, I really wanted a calculator. And I know, I remember a lot of Christmases going there and picking up, and you just like, after Christmas picking out like.
Was it a Casio MJ100?
Probably. Anyway. So Agent 47 is the protagonist in which series of games?
I noticed as well this week that London City Nights isn't here, so this can actually be someone else might win for a change. He's probably sat in his chair talking to, who is it? Not Patrick McNee. Who's the games master bloke?
I can see him in my head.
McGowan? I don't know, I mixed them all up. But yeah, he's probably charging up somewhere. So, Agent 47 is the protagonist in which series of games? Give you another clue, it's not Zelda.
No, it is not Zelda.
Patrick Moore, that was it. Oh yeah, Lauren. I think you watched this play Streets of Rage a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Oh yeah.
We still need to go back into that, actually. Hello.
Yes.
Patrick Moore. Did he die? He must have died. He was an elderly man.
Hope he's not, but.
Hope he's alright. I'll let you do this because I know much about this game.
Okay. So, in the game Kicks, how much of the screen do you have to take over to complete a level? Is it 50%, 55%, 60%, or 65%?
There's a switch on the arcade board for this when I was researching this question, where there was a lot like the reason obviously arcade games are there to take your money, they're designed to be hard. But for Kicks, the person who owned the arcade could switch it, so you had to take over between 50% and 90%.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine playing Kicks, putting in 10p, and thinking, right then, let's see what this is like, and having to get 90%?
90%.
It was so hard. That's like end-level stuff. But
such a cool game.
But there's a standard that the arcade was set on a standard, so you have to take over. If no one's played Kicks, you should really do it because the music is... It's really creepy. It's a really oddly creepy game considering how basic it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, question 10. What did Sega release first? The Sega Saturn or the Sega Game Gear? I doubted myself on this one because you did this question. But that was right. I'm only kind of good at our quizzes, by the way. Whenever I do anyone else's quiz, not so much game related, but when I do any other quiz, I get really, really, really bad scores. It's like I know nothing else apart from video games.
So what did Sega release first? Sega Saturn or Sega Game Gear?
You do this one, dear.
Question 11. What is the name of the young, powerful dolphin that has to search for his family due to a mysterious storm sweeping them from the sea? I love this question.
The touch of Ian McKellen, wasn't it?
So, what is the name of the young, powerful dolphin that has to search for his family due to a mysterious storm sweeping them from the sea? We can give a clue.
Go on.
I mean, like a Sega-related clue, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, right, okay.
There we go.
I was going to say something, but I didn't know if it would give it away, so I'm glad you said
It's
something.
one of the first games I think I had, or remember playing.
Or playing?
Not playing, sorry, but like I remember actually having.
Well, I'm with you.
As a gift.
Dolph Lundgren. Who was the original creator of Sonic? Hideo Kojima, Yu Suzuki, Satoru Iwata, or Yuji Naka? There's a lot of... When we were doing research for this, there's a lot of really talented Japanese developers. This could have been...
Yes.
This could have been like a what's it called? Like a multiple choice of about 70 or 80 people.
A lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing names that like in that little list there before, isn't it?
Well, Rufus T. Firefly just made the joke of Dolphin Parton. That's actually pretty good. If you can get fish-related jokes of every action star from the 80s, I'd be quite happy with that.
So, question 13. Which of these items does Santa pick up to turn himself evil in the Sega Megadrive game Days Before Christmas? Is it a piece of toast, a cup of tea, cookies, or does he pick up milk?
And for those of us born outside the Welsh Valleys, that's a piece of toast.
How'd you say that?
Piece of toast.
Toast, sorry.
Piece of toast, bottle of Coke, nice cake. I'm teasing. But I was going to say something then. Yeah, Days Before Christmas was a game that was only released physically in Australia. And it commands astonishing prices. We've got like a repro of it.
Yeah, because it was like bought back about 6 years ago when we were looking. It was like then it was like 70, 80 quid, wasn't it? Now it's
probably like £400 or £500 boxed. So, but same as Fatal Fury 2 was only released in Australia through Blockbuster chains, so it's worth a fortune. It'd be interesting actually because all of these games that are released and that they're really rare now are really middling. It'd be cool to see like games that are worth a lot of money and actually had like review scores that reflected it, because a lot of them are just like
Yeah.
So, question 14. What colour is the Ring of Death on an Xbox 360 that signifies a hardware failure? Is it yellow? Is it green? Is it red? Or is it blue? And this is a colour that I saw 3 times, and it made me switch over to PS3.
I remember that when we first met.
When we first met, I was like, oh my god.
I just get really angry with it.
You know, people used to fix them, and I remember going online at the time, people said, oh, don't worry, one of the fixes for it, right? You get loads of thick towels and quilts, and just wrap your Xbox in it, turn it on, and
You feel comfortable.
it'll massively, yeah, and then just go to bed, and then it'll overheat, and all of the, what's that stuff called?
Or catch fire.
Yeah, or catch fire. What's that stuff called? Not silicon, the solder, like all the soldering in it will melt, and hopefully, like, because it was always a soldering problem, it will, like, reseal itself, and I thought, I just wouldn't feel safe doing that, to be honest.
No, I don't want a fire.
Yeah, seems dangerous.
Question 15. So, released for the Spectrum in the 80s, who was this guy to the left?
Yeah, this dude.
Who is he? A number of games were released with his name being a part of the title, such as Blank Goes Skiing, and various others, isn't it? But so, who is he?
It's such a nondescript, weird blob.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like a pair of trousers on.
Or is it just a prototype for Sonic? It's hard to say.
Wow, this is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, this was Sonic on the Spectrum. So depressing.
So released on the Spectrum in the 80s.
Thermal paste, thank you, Lee.
Who was this guy? A number of games were released with his name as being a part of the title, such as Blank Goes Skiing. So Blank Goes Skiing.
Question 16. In what Nintendo game would this dog laugh at your failures?
This is brilliant.
Blank goes on a killing spree. Blank questions his mortality. Blank questions how far he'll go. So yeah, this is an early game. This is
on the Nintendo, isn't it? Original NES.
One of the first ones.
Nintendo Entertainment System.
And without giving any clues, I assume a lot of people know this, but this was the game that, like, the accessories you used to play it. I remember thinking, oh my god, the future is here. It is now. It will never get better than
him laughing. We should have done a little gif, but we didn't. So in what Nintendo game would this dog laugh at your failures?
And a bit of a clue, it's not Witcher 3. So question 17. What is the name of the protagonist of 1983's Dragon's Lair? Is it Derek the Brave, Dirk the Daring, Sir Howard the Great, or Arthur? The thing is, Rufus, that they said they're not going to release The Witcher 4. They're going to move on to other things like Cyberpunk and Geralt's stories being told. I'm not going to lie to you. I think at a push, right, if I had like a bit of time to myself, I probably would play Witcher 4. No, I wouldn't play Witcher 3 again. I've gone through it like twice now. And I think I've taken all I can from it. I've gleaned all the information I need.
Question 18. So we've got a screenshot in front of you on this CRT TV. So name this Atari game. I think this is quite easy because those of you familiar with that kind of franchise, you know perhaps what that was. But although very basic.
I will say that.
Well, like a hint.
I think it's.
Yeah, do you want to know?
Do you want to give a hint? Because.
Yes,
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
When you look at this screenshot, because when Faye showed me this, I said, oh, blah, blah, blah. And she said, that's not right. And I thought, is it though? So, it's kind of a trick question. Which has really bored you? Unbelievable.
How dare you, Rufus?
But when you look at this, it's on the Atari 2600, so you're going to see a certain shape and think you're on the right track, but maybe there's a little more to it than you would think.
Yes.
Oh, Nostalgic Gamer. That's okay. Usually George Adams joins us late and then on like question 36 and goes, oh, can you quickly run through them again? Actually, that'd be cool. But yeah, Nostalgic Gamer, we can quickly, like at the end of this run, we'll just quickly bang through them, but it'll be super fast.
So number 19, which Street Fighter 2 character shouts Sonic Boom? Do you want to say it in the right?
It's like well, actually, no, I was going to say it, but I'm a bloke, so I'd sound, whether it's male or female, I'd sound the same. It's like Sonic Boom.
There we are.
There we go. That's it.
So which Street Fighter 2 character shouts Sonic Boom? Like he said.
Clue David Hasselhoff.
Mm. Hmm?
That's weird because the answer wasn't Knight Rider. So. Or Baywatch. So.
And we're on to the last question of this round. Number 20. Which company developed GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64? So was it Electronic Arts, Rare, Rockstar, or Atlas?
So while everyone's thinking about that nostalgia game, do you want us to quickly pop through the questions, or are you happy to just kind of carry on and then obviously in an hour it'll be uploaded and you can look through it again? Totally up to you. We really don't mind. Because as Faye goes through them, it just means that I get bored of the drink. So which company developed GoldenEye on the N64? Electronic Arts, Rare, Rockstar, or Atlas? What do you think of it?
That was my thinking face. So if I had a beard, I'd probably stroke it.
Are you going to show from your happy face?
No, another time.
Another time. You only do that face when you walk past thatched cottages.
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm assuming Nostalgia Game is cool with it, so we will smash on to the next round. It's not the music round. What is it?
So that's the end of round 1.
Oh. I've been looking forward to this. Because Faye didn't make... You're going to sneeze, aren't you? Unbelievable! When you sneeze, people sneeze on TV. It's because I'm waving garlic around. But, yeah, when Faye did a zombie round of this about 4 weeks ago, I said, oh my god, vampires. And then when you put the round together, you asked me for examples, and I had none. So what you have to do for this...
is bear mind.
is... this is a tough round, by the way, so you just have to name the game. If you name the series the game is in, half a mark.
Or if you can even name the character, I suppose, it's still...
Yeah, and if you can... so the character is...
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
So we'll say, if you can name the specific game, you get a full mark, a mark. If you can name... Basically, if you name the game, you get a mark. I'm overcomplicating this.
Right, let's move on. This is number 1.
This is a game that could do with a remake.
Yeah.
I think it ended with cliffhanger as well.
So what is this game by Crystal Dynamics on PlayStation 1, who also did Pandemonium?
Oh really? Is that what you're pulling out the hat? Is it a Pandemonium? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Crystal Dynamics.
Pandemonium is... Have we played the sequel?
We've got the second one on PlayStation 1, but we haven't played it yet.
So the second one, PlayStation
I think we briefly went through it, but yeah, we haven't gone back. Maybe tonight.
I've got a feeling they knocked out a Tomb Raider game as well. I'll have to do some research. So yeah, if you can name that game. This... Okay, so a bit of a clue is some bats flying around on some math homework paper. So this is a game with a vampire in it. And if you're not familiar with the Master System, then this might be a bit of a challenge for you, I'm not going to lie to you.
It's one you always see though, isn't it? Advertised, I always think. I always see it.
Is that someone saying, is that Gex? just trying to imagine if that was Gex End of the Gecko. Oh, and the guy who did the voice for that was Leslie Johnson or something like that.
Coin Dracula, I like that though.
Yeah.
I wish it was Coin Dracula.
Someone should do, yeah, like Count Dracula, but with all of the sort of voices dubbed over as if everyone's really capitalist. So it's all about earning money, not drinking ketchup. Did he drink ketchup instead of blood? That would be.
It was something like that, wasn't it? Because he was vegan, wasn't he? Vegetarian. Was it?
So, yeah, vegans weren't invented until about 2 years ago.
So on to number 3. You still know this.
This has just been re-released actually on the Nintendo Switch. It's only a few quid. I still can't quite bring myself to play it. Because I'll just think, although those 3 men, that looks like Chuck Norris, Michael Biehn, and Danny Trejo. So it could be the best game ever made.
Danny's younger days. There we go.
Rusty Firefly said, "Is this Batman Arkham Knight?" If that was the artwork for Batman Arkham Knight,
that would be amazing.
Yeah, they probably said, "We're going to go
very
something else,
basic.
to be honest." Britain Freeze roleplay. I dressed up as like a cybernetic ninja and come down the stairs wielding it. What is that?
No, I'm the cybernetic ninja.
Oh, I'm like the blonde in a wig with like negligee on. So yeah, it's like gender reversal roleplay. So there's extra layers on it. So basically, you burst out the cover and I say, "Who am I again?" Yeah. What is he wielding? Is that a knife? It looks like it's got like carvings on it or something. We're really getting involved here.
So that is number 3. I'm on to 4.
Ah, here we go. Yeah, I think I've always thought that the artwork for this is amazing because I love the sort of the realism in the drawing. But
I think this was when I was released on DOS or something.
Is that oh no, it's not a clue. It's Micro Prose. But yeah, this was a game I always really wanted to play because I thought, it's one of those games you read the back and you think this ticks all my boxes. And when I was a kid, I didn't have a PC good enough to play it. And then when I got old enough, I read the reviews and thought, But that artwork is astonishing.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So cool.
I will play it one day.
It's quite haunting, isn't it? Like, you dream about that when you...
But then you think, I used to think that was amazing, but he's obviously got a Bluetooth headset on. This is the 90s, but he's also got like a grey centre parting and absolutely no beard here. So, which is creepier than his teeth, quite frankly. So, yeah, what's that game called? And we come to what I believe from Faye is one of the most difficult questions she's ever put out because do you want to say anything about this? Because
I think it's quite cool. Like, he's a pretty like a business guy, and
when we were doing this, yeah, someone just said, looking forward to finding out what this is, right? When Faye was showing me the question, she was on the phone. She scrolled through, and I just thought she scrolled too far. And I said, "Oh, that's just a drawing. That's just a drawing of like a bloke holding a gun." And she said, "No, it's a game." And I went online and found out that there were other kind of artworks for the cover. But this is a real game. This is like real artwork on a game that someone did.
And if you need a little tip, it's releasing the Spectrum.
Yeah.
I think this was the Spectrum release.
If anyone gets this game, I will give
Ronnie Corbett's Mafia Vampire Quest. That is a good...
That would be a good title. Ronnie Corbett's Mafia Vampire Quest. If anyone else can come up with a better title, I'm happy to take it. Because I generally looked at it and said, "Have you drawn this?" Like, well, I don't know what I'm looking at. But this is actually...
It's either that or Timmy Mallet with his hat on, isn't it?
Oh,
Just thinking that.
Okay, calm down. But yeah, drink that artwork in, guys. Drink it in. Yeah, it's astonishing that is actual real artwork.
So, number 6?
You probably, I don't know if you remember this, Faye, but last week in the quiz, you put up a picture of effectively a topless woman from the Witcher 2 map round.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so there's a woman in the corner just like fully breast exposed, right, and we all have a bit of a laugh at it.
Yeah.
And what you've done this week is you've uploaded a picture of like a hot redhead leaning forward with the cleavage again.
Well, you've got it, wouldn't you?
It's like I do these questions. So, yeah.
Well, gotta keep it entertaining.
Well,
and I love that. I love the, she's pretty.
She is pretty. She was pretty like Kristana Loken in the film directed by Uwe Boll, obviously. But in the film with Uwe Boll, Michael Madsen is in it, and he is demonstrably drunk throughout the entire film. There are whole sequences where he's like working with Kristana Loken, who plays this person, and he's like leaning on the wall drunk.
I'll also check that out. Like one number 7.
Again, I only really know this because I played it. This is a tough one. I got the impression that Ubisoft wanted this to become a franchise, and it just didn't pick up the momentum. Yeah. But it was a cool game at the time. Now it's very generic, but at the time it was really cool. So I'll let you drink that in, everyone.
Okay.
Teasing
So number 8. What could this possibly be?
it's a tough one.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a tough one because...
I always remember that after it, and I was thinking we don't have that game, so...
Oh, no, we don't own it, but... To be honest, it was more the colours that give me the clue as to what...
Yeah.
I think the main things that would give you the hint as to what this title is are kind of behind what you've blacked out. Or yellowed out, rather. So, yeah, if you can guess what this is in the vampire round. Your finger dancing above the button.
Okay, for that, number 9 on the Game Boy. So what is this? I feel like you could tell that by even just looking at him in the background and just this little edge of...
Did you leave that there as a little...
No, I didn't.
Oh, really? Because that's like a really nice, subtle clue.
No, I can't. Maybe I did.
Yeah.
This one generous.
Yeah, if you can guess this, I'd be impressed.
You don't have to guess a specific game, but you need to...
If you guess the series or the game, you get a full mark.
Yeah.
Which is a further clue that it's a series. What's that? KCF Nagoya. Okay, this is early. I think you've got that, haven't you?
What's this game?
Hmm.
Do you know possibly?
Hmm. You've got so many Game Boy games. So, on to the next one. And this is a great game. And I'm not giving anything away in saying that this was this is a like and shooter, and we had it on our well, you're off you. Don't worry, I'll talk about this. We had this on. We used to have an old CRT TV. Someone gave us a 28-inch CRT TV, and one of my fondest memories of the last it was 2 flats ago now we used to live in was playing this, and it was such a good game. It's like in games are, you know, they're easy to mess up, but this was just one of those games you think, oh, I really wish I played this more. And when you don't have a CRT and you move into a flat, as I'm sure many of you have, you think it would be cool to have a little CRT set up somewhere so you can just smash in some like-in games every now and again. But this is a really good one. It's really cheap as well. But, yeah. Thank you.
That's the right end of round 2 then.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. So hope everyone got that one. You means business. I wouldn't be too threatened by the one on the right, but you see his slick back, so...
Is it because he looks a little bit like Neil Patrick Harris?
Probably.
So that's the end of round 2. And we're into the music round. So apologies for not answering any of your comments now because I need to use my phone too.
Yes.
Here we go.
There are some absolute classics on there, aren't they? Like just absolutely amazing pieces of music.
Have you got your phone to look at the comments while I, just in case the sound quality's off or something? So, here we go. The music round. This is the first of 10 questions. Well, 10 sound samples, so here we go. Turn this up.
It's so nice, isn't it?
It's nice guitar work, yeah, it's just really nice dry pluck guitar work, so... So, this is 2 from the sound round. This is 2 from the sound round. It's not Dukes of Hazzard on the PS2.
Number 3 then. Lovely, isn't it? I love that. I could listen to that.
Can I say, when you played it for me earlier on, I didn't recognise it straight away, but I just felt good. I just thought, oh, that's really nice. Imagine if the world was nice. Okay, this is 4. There are so many parts in that are so key.
Yes, and you're like, oh,
that is that. So, okay, so now we're on to question 5. Bit of a clue there, because that is a particularly tough one, because it was released across multiple platforms, different music. That's on the Megadrive, and it kind of, when you listen to that piece of music, you're like, oh, that's kind of moody, but it really does set the tone for the game. So, you know, that dark, ominous tone is a bit of a clue. Number 6. How do you think this first date is going, by the way?
Have you got another question? Just playing music at me.
It was in stereo.
Classic, this is, you still know this.
You're going to kind of like sit here and you're smiling while that happens.
No, I can just imagine playing the game and it's like, you definitely would know this.
Yeah.
You would know this game. Everyone would probably have played this.
Well, Rufus, if you played decent modern games, you wouldn't have to turn off the music, would you? I point you towards the West of Loathing soundtrack and the Deadbolt soundtrack, which is pretty much I listen to daily. Sorry, I'm going to bit. Okay, so this is a tough one, but I will say, listen to the lyrics.
Yes.
really listen to the lyrics.
From get-go. It's a nice song.
That game is tough.
Yeah, it's very hard. I want to go back to it though.
So there's two more. This is number 9. As a clue for that one, if you think back to that GoldenEye period we were talking about earlier on, that kind of multiplayer period where there was swearing.
On the N64. I didn't say the answer, did
I? No, but it was a clue. It was a clue. And this is number 10. And this is a brief one, so bear with us. I'll do that again. And Stephen Lawrence, I can see why you thought that was Bioshock Infinite, whether that's right or wrong. But it does. If you think about something, a game that has been released recently, well, relatively recently, that draws from the period that Bioshock creates. Which is a bit of a clue. Oh, 0 out of 10. Well, nothing. Rufus, you've written down nothing for the whole 10 rounds. Well, the next round...
You'll get points in it.
I know. I'm not good at the next round, so I'll let you do this.
So the next one, let's move on. So round 4 is anagrams in video games. So guess the title of the game based on the anagram. Anagram is...
Well, obviously it's the words jumbled up.
Yeah, basically.
And if it might not, if it's 1 or 2 or 3 words, if you're not familiar with this, it might be 1 word, it might be 2 words. It's just
jumbled up.
Jumbled.
Yeah, you can explain it better than I can.
I'm terrible at this.
Absolutely. So we'll leave it on for a bit so you can really look at it.
Yeah. And at the end of this, if anyone wants to go back through anything, and we can pick up stuff that you might have breezed over.
I also think it's quite helpful, like when you do the anagram, to write every letter down together, and then perhaps it'll jump out to you more.
Instead of separating it all right now. So a bit of a clue from Faye. Yeah, maybe write this down. If people want us to go through anything, we will. But yeah, best of luck, guys.
Number 1.
The thing is, I went through these with you, and you showed me the answers, and I still look at it thinking, I don't know what that is. I'm so terrible.
Because you're looking at it at 3 different parts of the sentence.
Yeah, you're trying to separate each word into. It's a nightmare. I'm terrible at these, and I hope that someone out there is pushing their glasses.
Yeah, someone who's good at anagrams.
And away and getting these.
I do love an anagram though. I kick myself when someone else gives me one because you're like, oh.
I'll tell you what was interesting.
When you find the answer.
Talking about things like anagrams, people have that kind of grasp of certain visual things. Ryan Ike, who does the music for West of Loathing, which is one of the best games ever released.
I love that, yeah.
He's got synesthesia, so he sees names as colours.
Oh, I understand that, but a couple nights ago.
And if you follow Ryan Ike, IKE, on Twitter, and you tell him your name, he will tell you in what colour he sees it as, which is quite cool.
That's really that's amazing. Like,
So
what a guy. Do that.
Obviously very creative. No, the number of words isn't a clue. It's just that's how it works out.
No, it could be one word, it could be 2 words. Should we tell them how many words or?
You can. I don't know how these. So this one
is actually 3 words. Okay. Yeah. This is actually 3 words.
So,
but it's not in the order it's on there.
Oh yeah, it's not like.
So like our doesn't represent the first word. You can try and jumble it. So that explains, I guess. So the second one is frantic me. What could this be?
And if you're willing to give a clue, Faye, how many words is this?
This is just 1 word.
Okay.
Representative of 1 game.
Not out of 10 on the music round. I'm still reeling from that, Rufus.
Frantic me. So this is 1 word, and it is a current game.
Yes.
In the late 2000s. Popular with the kids. I'm going to say anything else now because it's quite...
It's a bit of a giveaway. Okay. So, like I said, pen and paper, write these down maybe if we... So question 3 in this round is cloudy flat. And do you want to give a... This is our first anagram round, so would you give
a clue?
Yeah.
So this is a first-person shooter.
No, I like how you did that instead of going with how many words it is. I like that.
Yeah. Changed. So you should all know this.
So
I like how it's cloudy flat. Sounds nice, isn't it? It's lovely.
Yeah, if an estate agent said, "Oh, this is a very cloudy flat," you think, "Oh, that sounds nice. But what does it mean?"
Yeah.
And will I pay for it? Question 4: if rotten, which is harsh. Again, I'm so bad with anagrams. Even when I'm told the answers, 2 hours later, I'm like,
yeah. I'd say this is very popular at the moment.
So question 4: if rotten. So I don't know if you want to write these down, just so you can come back to them, because we'll move on to the next one, and then obviously go back to the answers. You can have a... I find anagrams, the more you stare at them, the more they pop out, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and I always think if you write them down, all the letters together, perhaps you could pick things out, or...
And the last one, carrot, dwarf, wolf. Carrot, dwarf, wolf.
And this is a 3-word title. That's my clue.
And would you give a further clue?
Like what?
This is a popular online game.
There we go. That's it.
That's right. That's what I need. So, carrot, dwarf, wolf. Okay. And it is time for the answers.
So does anyone want us to go back through anything, or...?
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you want us to go back through anything. We happily will.
Yep.
Otherwise, we'll just plow on through the answers. Give it a few seconds while I sip of your drink.
How have you finished your drink?
Oh.
You're drinking fast.
Well, not it all seems quiet in the comments, so it is time to smash through the answers.
Yes. So, yep.
Here we go. So, out of the multiple choice for the first one, Handsome Hank, Handsome Jack, Handsome Harry, or Handsome Jim, who is a character from the Borderlands series? It is Handsome Jack of Hyperion from the game, who is awesome. Question 2.
What Mario Kart game is this on the GameCube? So it's Mario Kart What? And it was Mario Kart Double Dash.
And to me, it was the only game in the Mario Kart series that did something new, which is why I and someone else in the comments said that they love it as well as their favourite. And I think that's the the essence of it is it does something a bit different. It's more fun. It's more brings multiplayer up.
Yeah.
And the innuendo is basically what series are they from, and then it's Ratchet and Clank. Apparently, in Britain, the innuendos are fine. Around the world, they weren't.
Yeah.
So they had to change them, so they're all known as something else. But they were all British innuendos, like up the arsenal and going commando and stuff. What was Nintendo's first 32-bit console? This is a trick question because it went from the Super Nintendo, which was 16-bit, to the N64, which is 64-bit. But in between, you were the Virtual Boy, which was technically
red and black.
No, I got the opportunity to buy one of those and I didn't take it, and I am gutted. It was in Next Level Game upon pre. Always regret it. Always.
You didn't even tell me that.
Bought me £8.
This is new to me. You didn't even tell me.
Jackie Bryant, Jeffrey McWild, and I think it's like John Hawkfield is Virtual Fighter. Their characters from Virtual Fighter. And is Sega the biggest producer of varied arcade machines? The answer is yes, it's true. They've got, I think it's something like 70 franchises and 530 separate machines, separate games released in arcades. And which company joined with Bandai in 2005? That is Namco. So it's Bandai Namco now, which a lot of people would have seen probably from the PS2 onwards. So we've got then Agent 47 is a protagonist from which series of games, and that's Hitman. Question 9 is in the game Kicks, which was released I think in 1981. How much of the game would you have to take over to sort of take control of the level and move on? It's 50, 55, 60, 65%. It's 65%. Again, the person on the arcade could take off the back and change it between 50 and 90, but at 65% it's the bog standard, which is still deeply unfair. Which was released first, the Sega Saturn or the Sega Game Gear? It is the Game Gear, which was released in 92 or 3, and the Saturn was 94, 5, I think, depending on the region you released in. Do you want to do...
On number 11 was what popular dolphin staged the seas to find his family who'd been swept away by the sea, and it was Echo the Dolphin.
And which person developed Sonic the Hedgehog on the Megadrive? And that was Yuji Naka. I think that the questions were the developer of... We put in there the person who developed Mario, the person who developed
Sonic,
Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, so the answer was Yuji Naka. And the thinnest question, one of the toughest for me, was in the game Days Before Christmas, which was an Australian only physical release. What did Santa pick up in order to become evil Santa? And it was a cup of tea. Yeah.
Milk, cookies, or
slice of toast. So yeah, it's a cup of tea. Weirdly, in that game, you pick up a cup of tea and it completely limits you. It takes all your magic and you just hit things with the attack. And there's no real reason for it. But that was released by Funcom, who went on to do much greater things. And 14 was the Xbox 360. What colour was basically the Ring of Death, the red Ring of Death. You saw that, you knew. I either need to put towels around my Xbox or buy a new one. It is the red Ring of Death.
Number 15 was Blanco Skiing, and it's Horace Goes Skiing. Number 16 was Duck Hunt, with that little friendly dog laughing at you. Number 17 was Dirk the Daring. 18, The Empire Strikes Back in that Atari 2600 screenshot.
People may look at that and think Star Wars, but it was The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. But I mean, they could have a point for that. Yeah.
Well, half a mark for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, half a mark for Star Wars.
Because it basically
full
is.
mark for The Empire Strikes Back.
19.
Who says Sonic Boom? That's Guile.
And number 20 was... I can't remember what the question 20 was.
Question 20 was which company released Gold on the N64, and it was...
Railway or Ray.
Yeah, if you've written... They were called Railway at the time, but if you've written Ray or Railway, that is fine.
So tally up your scores, and I've just popped up the answers for round 2, the screenshot.
Can I just say, can I interrupt? because I just looked, just had a little gander at the scores, and it was 14 out of 20, 12, 11, and then when you said about, what was the question, Lee? The 14 and a half? So Lee wrote Star Wars, and then it was 14 and a half. Subtle. So Lee is like awkwardly ahead, so there's that little buffer. Okay, so round 2, you've got, I'm going to have to remove this, I think, just for a second, just so you can see what is going on.
So the first one is Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Again, if you just wrote Soul Reaver or you wrote Legacy of Kain, totally fine, full mark. Number 2 is with just bats flying around. And I think Rufus T. Firefly said Batman, which is brilliant. The answer is sadly Ghost House. It's a really good game, actually, but it's a puzzle game that stands up really well. And number 3 is Night Trap, and that game is an FMV game on the Sega Mega CD, and it has Corey Haim in it. So there's a lot to drink in there. So Soul Reaver, Ghost House, Night Trap, and Bloodnet, which is a game I want to play.
Number 5 was The Astonishing Adventures of Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires. I thought that was brilliant. It's my favourite thing ever.
I swear to God, when Faye showed me The Astonishing Adventures of Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires, I said, that just looks like a drawing someone's done.
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's just like Snooker in a minute.
But when you look online on the Commodore 64 artwork, it makes much more sense. Bloodnet and the She-Vampires.
Question 6 was Blood Rain. She is Rain from Blood Rain.
Or the Cleavage. Number 7 is Dark Watch, which is a weirdly underrated game on the PS2 that should have been a franchise but wasn't. And number 8 is Darkstalkers.
And then finally, number 9 was Castlevania Legends on the Game Boy. But Castlevania is fine.
Yeah.
And number 10 was Vampire Knight.
So again, if you've got one from Blood Rain, Dark Watch, Darkstalkers, because Darkstalkers is also known as something else which escapes me now. And Castlevania Legends, obviously Castlevania is a long-running series. Vampire Knight was a one-off. If you got the series, that is a full mark. So that's absolutely fine. High five to Lee for guessing Night Trap.
That's amazing, yeah.
I gotta say as well, Rufus T. Firefly, Hasselhoff, Hoth Ice Planet. That is a subtle clue!
So round 3 answers for the music round. Number 1 was Last of Us.
Number 2 was Mario Kart 64.
Number 3 was Earthbound.
Number 4 was Sonic Knuckles.
And it was Mushroom Hill Zone, wasn't it? If you did want to
pushing masters up your nose, push them up. Number 5 was Batman on the Mega Drive. That kind of wow, really good stuff. Number 6 was The Witcher 3, which is the music you hear when the game boots in. We've all heard that, apart from Max, who was bored when he heard it, apparently, unbelievably.
Number 7 was Lemmings.
Number 8 was Cuphead, which is, if you listen to that song, that kind of close harmonised vocal, the first line is something like, the Cuphead was.
Yeah.
So the clue was in the music there, so that was Cuphead. Number 9 was 1080 snowboarding. It was the character selection. Sorry, it's the winning screen on the Nintendo 64, which I thought a few people would know because a lot of people are in the 30s of a similar age, and there was a lot of really good music in snowboarding 1080.
Yes.
1080 snowboarding.
And number 10 was Frogger.
Which is just one of those arcade jingles.
Yeah, you just know it, don't you, when you hear it. Versus you think you know where it's from, you know it's from, but you don't know where it's from.
So,
on to the final round then. So round 4 was the anagrams round, and the first one was Super Mario.
The second was Minecraft.
Third was Call of Duty.
The fourth was Fortnite.
And the last one was World of Warcraft.
Which is cool because World of Warcraft, the anagrammatic breakdown of it had dwarf in the title.
Yeah, that was a number 2.
I thought that was quite cool.
Rufus T55, do I get a point for just Mario Kart? What do you reckon?
Oh, what round was Mario Kart The music round. Yeah, you get a full mark for Mario Kart. Yeah, of course. Sorry, just saw that. So you get a full mark for Mario Kart.
Get in.
Rufus came sailing in with the anagrams.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Well done.
So it was all pretty close earlier on. So what are the final scores?
Yes, let's see some scores.
Let's see, was that a 20, 30, 40, 45? Is it?
Well, I thought you timed it earlier on.
Yes, it's out of 45. So how do you all get on out of 45? I'll drag us back into the fray. I'm intrigued. London City Nights is usually here, like, with his lightning fingers doing magic stuff.
Up to 35 then.
Is it? 20 general knowledge.
45 I said.
Oh, sorry. How did you all do?
Nice. That's awesome. That's over half.
That's close. So Rufus C. Firefly with 22 out of 45. Lee with 21.5, even though he had the half mark lead.
Well done.
The lead. Oh, Fire and Water 21. Oh my god, this is so close.
Some really cool scores, yeah.
That's unbelievable. So, that's a stop. What a stop. The thing is, I know for a fact that the three people, like Rufus Lee and Fire and Water 49, all different ages, but all similar scores, which is, it'd be interesting to know what kind of scores they had. Rakim 21. Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else got the score in there? Otherwise, Rufus C. Firefly is hurtling in from the back of the pack, because I think last week he had his worst score.
But he planned this on purpose because he wanted to be, you know, he knew this was happening. He planned.
Yeah.
He had a strategy.
I woke up this morning. I said, questions about Fortnite anagrams. Magic Milkmaid with a strong 17. I cannot believe it. It looks like, guys, that Rufus T. Firefly, bottom of the pack every time for the last, 8-9 weeks?
Yeah.
Has hurtled to the top, even though that Lee had a cheeky half mark. And that is...
That's it. That's the end of the quiz. I'm afraid.
Well, that was weirdly close. It's like everyone in the world has got the same knowledge.
Yeah.
It's like everyone knows the same things.
Yeah. Well, I'm impressed. I wouldn't have had that.
Much love to everyone, and we're going to be here again 8 o'clock next week. I know. Thing is, I can almost feel that though. As you open the champagne,
yeah.
It's going to be happening. The magic is going to be happening.
Oh, he says no. Yeah, well, thanks again. That was absolutely awesome.
I cannot believe that Lee lost that, even though we had not only had a really good round with the sneaky half mark. Lee, come on! That is good. Honestly, that was so weirdly close.
Oh, Laura, 18's awesome though.
Oh, 18 Mr. Fusion upset Sora's child.
Yeah.
Well, you can go back through it. It'll be uploaded now, Laura. You can go back through it and then say, I would have got that, and then you can beat Rufus, and then everything will be normal again.
Yes.
But honestly, if you want to send us, we take guest questions, guest ideas for rounds.
Yeah, just send us a message.
Kingdom of Hearts at outlook.com. Send us an email and we'll happily involve you in whatever you want to do. We absolutely love everyone. Thank you for tuning in and have an awesome weekend. And congratulations, as much as it pains me, to Rufus T. Firefly. And I can always see his beard smiling and glistening with happiness. Yeah. And then I know he's going to be reaching for some like horrible medicinal whiskey to drink. When someone beautiful like Laura Campania van Hofstraten, who was like dealing with a child, could have won. So you realise what you've done, Rufus. You just ruined everything. Unbelievable. So, yeah, we'll see you next Friday at 8. And congratulations to Rufus. And have a good weekend.
Bye.
I'm not going to click stop stream. I'm just going to watch you wave it ever and openly.
Bye, everyone. Have a lovely weekend.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Still streaming.